26 September 2024. We will please take a look, considering that our area is business and administration, but we shouldn't have profits by illicit activities because indeed it's criminal result. We will create a problem for our believers, stakeholders, customers. By this we must take a look at the law once in a while. Article 5, it's a guarantee, a book of guarantees. Many of them can be touched, can be changed. It's kind of the angle stone of the Brazilian legal system, international relationship, etc. Number 12 as guarantee. It can be violated by no circumstance. The postal system, the telegraph communication you do, even a Morse code, and the communication of phone, and in this last case as phone, only by a judicial order. During the period of criminal investigation, you must have the indictment of a crime. You can invent a crime. You can spend 10 years stalking someone, the interest, the circles, the credit, and in the end have nothing by no efficiency, which is one of the causes for the dismiss. Try to invent a crime. The fraudulent investigation is another crime. Going at the cognitive process of the international power or a foreigner judicial power, you are a perpetrator of obstruction of justice. You can do the violation of data in no circumstance. If you did, and you got in touch with the issues, you are a perpetrator of economic espionage too. Right? The arbitration is in California, USA. We require to transfer to the antitrust justice. Having the institutional dialogue with the International Criminal Court is as one of the types of power misuse that we will afraid, heavily proved as a structured probation with all elements for the conviction, including this night and the few minutes before. The obstruction of justice covered all crimes since they started complaint in 2024. Required to the international power observe the needs of the antitrust justice and defensive system USA, observe the criminal organization at the Security Forum Brazil USA, having the dialogue with the International Criminal Court and OAS to check more elements needed to convict more criminal offenders as at the institutional power, which implies criminal authorities at the G20 2024, not exclusive privilege of the Brazilian authorities. Right? The financial regression we used 40 trillion against the institutional corruption, 15 billions considering the cities Rio de Janeiro and Saquarema by institutional corruption used against rights and guarantees of those institutions in Rio de Janeiro Federative Unit, City, and Saquarema Tiny City. And the 40 trillion against Brazil and peers at the G20. But since you accepted the complaint against the institutional corruption, then you can deny. You has no excuse to delay much more the conclusion and summary decision against the economic espionage, harassment, defamation, stalk, threats against the credit, which is white-collar crime, etc. But the most relevant thing tonight, the obstruction covers all crimes. You had international power, Court of Human Rights, International Court of Justice, International Police, OECD, considering the NATO as the interest they have, especially in sustaining the peace in the way they believe, the criminal system formed by Brazil and peers hounded and opened from this tiny state, Cgqm one more time. Right, the case is conclusive since 2022, but this time it's much more difficult to do not do the decision because the blind eye is one of the elements of association we have. Have a good one.